What is up, fellow travelers? Aaron the Old Man Gamer here, and we are back once again with Old School Game Time. We are doing Ultima 3 once more, and since we last played, we are back in Ambrosia. We stopped here at the end of last episode, and we are going to do a fuller exploration of this place now that we have keys and we have gems. So the last time we were down here, it was by accident, and it kind of sucked because we weren't able to get into the areas that we needed to get into. There is a boat nearby. But yeah, here's a door. This was one of those things that we couldn't get into. Let's see, what do we need for keys? No. Let's see. No. Let's see, look. Let's see, what was the key for? Here we go. There we are. So unfortunately, it's one of those things that's haven't played for a while, you forget your key maps. Yep, so here we are at Ambrosia. So there's a pirate down there. He's gonna nuke us for one really quick here. Let's get... Alright. That actually turned out better than I expected. I expected him to cannon blast us at least once. Nope, so stole something from me. I think he stole food. This guy doesn't have much. I believe this is where the shrine was. Yeah, there it is. Let's see. Other command one. Okay, let's see what shrine this is. Shrine of Intelligence. So we want to join goal 2, 3. Okay. And from player 1 to player 3, gold. Okay, enter 3. Okay, so let's see. So our intelligence is now at 34. So that means we could probably go up to 34 magic points. So I believe 75 is the max. So we are going to keep... We also now have the Card of Moons. Okay, let's see how are we doing here. So our intelligence is now 52. $61. So we are at 70. I believe we can do 5 more. So we are at 75 intelligence, so that should give us 75 MPs, which would allow us to cast all of the spells in the game for wizards. I believe we are not able to go over that. Let's give it a try. I think we have enough money. Nope, it's 75 is the maximum. So once you hit 75, anything over that is a waste of money. So we have... So let's join gold to our cleric. See how much money we've got. So we've got 6,212, which should be enough to get us to where we need for that character as well. Let's peer really quick. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, there's another area we have to go to, but we won't be able to keep this boat. So we will have to ditch the boat at some point. So all these areas right here, this firing, these are all cells. So any one of these things you go into, you'll be attacked. That's a bunch of dragons. There's no reason to enter there. Those dragons will just attack you. You'll get killed. There's no special treasures. Don't waste your keys. Also, that treasure chest you see, that treasure chest will attack you. So avoid that too. Let me see. I don't know that we need to use a key to enter that area. It's like we do have X. Here we go. Okay. So we now have the card of death. So we have love, moons, and death. So there's one more card that we need to go to, and that's the Shrine of Dexterity. It's over somewhere else. So we enter... It's the Shrine of Wisdom. Cool. It's the one we need. Okay, where are we at? We're at 52. So we should have just enough money for this. Yeah, we have just enough money. Yeah, okay, we're Wisdom 75, which means that we will have the ability to cast any spell in the game. So just one thing you have to be aware of. There is one cleric spell that costs 75 to use. You can only use it once because it will dock you 5 points, and that's a recall spell. So if one of your guys gets burned down to ashes due to either a failed resurrection or he's burned up by dragons or something, don't cast the spell yourself. Go to Lord British's castle or another healer and pay the 900 gold pieces for a recall. It's a lot easier than having to come back down here, finding the shrine, and donating the money. So realistically speaking, the 5 points will only cost you 500 gold pieces, but the amount of trouble is a lot more than you want to deal with. So basically what you have to do is get on your boat, find the whirlpool, go down here, drag yourself through all of this mess again, find this shrine, and buy yourself 5 more points. So, anyway, let's see. Where do we go from here? We need to go down. I'm not sure if I need to use a key for that. This is why you need a lot of gems for Ambrosia, because there's a lot of areas that are just pitch black. Let me see, am I in the right area? No, I have to go down a little. Let me see if... Let's see, that's the Shrine of Wisdom. We were just there. Okay. So yeah, so we're here. We need to go down. So there is an area where we will have to get to that area down below to the south of us. There'll be a bunch of tunnels, and we will probably need to get that pirate ship that's behind that locked door. So we will journey southward. We are rapidly running out of keys here. Let me see. I was gonna cast a spell, but apparently it wasn't necessary. Oh, here it is. No, I don't want to steal. Other command, 1. Okay, so we should now have all 4 cards. So, Death, Moon, Soul, Love. Okay, so we're going to need all these cards because we have to insert them into panels. Now we have to find a way out of here. Okay, now we get ourselves out of Ambrosia. Come on, guys. 4. Okay. So I don't believe that every member of your party has to have 4 cards, but it helps to do that because you'd never know. There's also, if people get killed, you never know if you are going to have the guy holding all the cards get killed and you can't use them because if you try to. Okay, we're back again. I believe we're right near Gray. All right. All right, we are at Gray. So I believe we could actually start killing these guards off. Now, this wouldn't have been advisable prior to this, because without these powerful mass attack spells, as you can tell, these guards are worth a lot of XPs, and they're worth that for a reason. These guys are tough. Alright, now these other guards are going to come after you. So what you're going to have to do is chill right here behind this chest. And we just pass until we get enough MPs to go on another attack run. So the basic prospect is that we go in and we attack the guard. We'll use one of either the wizard or the cleric to do the mass attack spell, nuke as many of these guys as possible, and then deal with the remainder with the fighters. Now, if we didn't do that, we would easily get overwhelmed by the guards, because the guards hit really, really hard, and you saw how many hits they could absorb. So they're not easy to deal with. They're worth 15 XPs for a reason, just like all these other big monsters are. However, you notice that our cleric went from level 2 to level 3 in 2 combats. That's a lot of XPs. So, once you get to this level, when you're able to cast mass attack spells, Gray is the optimal city to go into. All these other ones are kind of chump change compared to Gray, because once you start being able to nuke guards, you just start going around there and just mass attacking everybody. Now, you don't want to do like Montor East and Montor West, because those places have a ridiculous number of guards, and that means you're going to have to deal with 10, 12 batches of guards. So unless you have a lot of time on your hands, I wouldn't recommend it. Okay. So alright. There should be one more guard. He's stuck inside here, so as soon as we walk in there, yeah, here he goes. Yeah, you notice how our cleric is now level 4. And this is only 4 combats. So, if you look at these situations where, you go in there and you start attacking these guards, your cleric and your wizard are going to level up really, really quickly. As a matter of fact, they'll do it so quickly that they will outpace your fighters by a large margin if you keep going into gray and doing what I'm doing. So we're still doing pretty good on money. We're going to need some more keys and some more gems. So that's going to be our next objective. I'm probably going to do a little grinding off screen. And then once I have enough, I'll come back and buy some more stuff. But we're just going to get this last chest here. All right. So we're going to go run over here really quick, buy some more food, and then I'll stop and then do some grinding. Okay, now we're back out onto Sosaria. So we're going to save the game right here. And that'll be it for this episode of Old School Game Time. We're going to rejoin next time. I will do a little quick grinding, get some more money, and then from there we will get some more torches, we will get some more gems, and we will get some more keys. There's a couple places that were locked for and inaccessible to us previously. Now that we have the ability to get places by boat, and we have keys and stuff like that, we are going to start going to those places. Lord British's castle was one. It was a side door that we couldn't get into. Death Gulch is another. I'll show you the grind path. I had a request to show that from a friend of mine, and it was one that he used quite a bit. And it does require some things that we now have access to. Because one of the things about it is you need the Mark of Force to get through that force field in Death Gulch. And that's a prerequisite for a lot of the stuff. Another thing is the ability to be able to nuke the guards with mass attack spells. And then keys to get into the area that we need to get into. So if you have all those, Death Gulch is a good farm place. I will show you that farm in the next episode, and then if we can get our characters leveled up enough, we might try the dungeon again and see if we can actually get to the bottom and get the marks that we're looking for. Otherwise, we could try another dungeon. So the first dungeon was relatively easy. We got through it all right, but that last dungeon was brutal, and it killed us really quickly. We ran into a lot of powerful monsters, and we didn't have much luck getting out alive. So that's it for now. As always, safe travels to you all, and I will see you again next time.